Okay, so I promised you a video this week about my blog and a video you shall have. So the first thing that you need to know about my blog is the website. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here so that you can see the website is cjdilly.edublogs.org. That's the website. This is actually last year's class because I haven't had a chance to upload, to make the banner for this year's class, but we'll get that done over the weekend. And the blog itself is pretty self-explanatory. If I scroll down on the blog, you can see I use it for a couple of different things. Sometimes I want to send a link out to the students, and so this was a link that I had them use one day during morning work. And then I also almost always post my YouTube video that I do each week. And if you scroll back very far, you'll get into last year. So year start right here. I was wearing a Harry Potter shirt that day. Kind of funny. This one, I always try to pick the worst possible still frame, and so this one looks like I'm going to sneeze. And then you can also see over here on the right we have recent posts and then blog roll. Occasionally I will have the kids get on a certain game or something like that, and you can always find those over here in the blog roll. It's always going to be at the top of the page. But what you really want are these things right here. Each one of these takes you to a page on my blog. So if you want to look up and find out more information about me, you can just click on the About Mrs. Dilly page. The internet's going to run slow right now. I apologize for that. And it will take you to information about that page. And I don't even actually really want to see the Mrs. Dilly page that much, and so I'm actually just going to click on a different one. Let's click on this one right here that says important dates. This is a really important, oh good, and this one loaded really fast. This is a really important one. This is where you'll find all of the upcoming events, Picture Day, upcoming tests are NWEA, their Words Their Way test, when their Math Topic 1 test is. States and capitals, you can see this is red. That's because this is a link that's actually going to take you to the states and capitals list. So if you want to get started learning your states and capitals, you've got all that information right there. Science fair dates, field trips, breaks, days off, all of that is on this page. If we scroll back up to the top, we can also click on another really important one called This Week's Lessons. This week's lessons is going to take you to a page that looks like this, and it's going to talk about the things that we are learning about each week. My son is in Mr. Irwin's class, and he actually breaks this down by day. I don't break it down by day. This is just where we're going each week. And so like you can see in math, I list the topic and its title, which is place value, and then the important skills that we'll be covering in each of those subjects. When I filled this out last week, I didn't know where we were going to be in spelling just yet because I hadn't fully tested the children yet, but now I have. You can also click on their Words Their Way spelling. This will be updated very, very soon. It'll always say when the words are being used, when the test is going to be, when the word